ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
Pair of panties.
Hi, I'm Robert Osborne.
Jeff, look at this thing.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic. Yeah! Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 14th day of May, 2024. Happy Tired Tuesday, everybody. If you have the Tuesday Tireds, the only antidote I've got for you, well, some caffeine. And that's a Power Trip Morning Show. I mean, we'll give it our best, right? We got Marnie Galarnar, we got Mark Rosen, and a cast of thousands, including John Bonus, back in the studio this morning, and so much to get to. Last night, by the way, I watched the Netflix special Working Man from Dusty Slay, yesterday's comedian. So today he'll be today's comedian as well. I like this kid, man. Funny guy. Dusty Slay, Working Man on Netflix. Just brand new. Check it out if you would. Let's get her started with some comedy. Again, the Power Trip Morning Show on a Tuesday. Come on in, everybody. I'm glad you're here.
Woke up after surgery and they had me on an IV drip of ketamine. And I don't know if you've done ketamine before. One person does, because if you've done it, you can't contain yourself after somebody brings it up. You know what I mean? For everybody else, the best way I could describe ketamine is if I had two appendixes, I'd try to rupture that other one. Just so I could do ketamine one more time, because that was honestly a lot of fun. I could close my eyes and immediately go into a dream. I'd open my eyes, tell my wife all these things I saw. It was a lot of things. And she'd be like, your eyes were closed for like 10 seconds. I was like, I don't know what to tell you. I've been doing some time traveling. And I know people. I bet I could get some ketamine if I started asking around, you know. But I don't really want to be doing ketamine at the house, you know. It's fun to do drugs in the hospital, you know. You do something, you start freaking out a little bit. They give you something to correct yourself. Start freaking out with your friends. They're like, get out of here before you ruin the whole party.
Touch it.
How?
The finish line is waiting. Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
You said Tuesday Tires. It's going to be Wednesday Tires because the stupid game starts at 9:30. Right, with the tip at, what, 9:44 or something? Who knows, right? I mean, what a joke.
You know, the best way to combat that is to not watch it.
My guess is that's your plan?
Yeah, that's my plan.
I might not either.
I wish that was my plan, but it's...
I'm going to go to
This
sleep.
is kind of it.
I'm going to go to sleep in pure bliss. Just, like expecting that they won. And when I wake up in the morning, if I was wrong, I had a great night's sleep thinking that they won. Not a disappointed night's sleep thinking they lost. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You can't be let down if you don't expect
That's
the world.
right. That is exactly right. There's only one winner.
And that would be you?
Sydney Sweeney.
And maybe Denver.
And any child that she has. Am I right?
You're not wrong.
Thank you. There's only one wiener.
Johnny Bones will be here in a second. It's good to have him back from Japan.
Johnny
back
Bones,
in
if
the
you're
mix.
getting coffee and you're not ordering, you give me a white chocolate mocha instead. I'm feeling foofy today.
Oh. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
How would you describe the feeling of foofiness?
Normally I'm all about give me the hard coffee. I want the unleaded.
Yeah, you want it hard,
stuff,
but today you want it nice and soft.
Yeah, today I want it to taste a little good. What do you think of them apples?
I like Granny Smith apples. I like Honey Crisp. I like Golden Delicious. And that's about it.
I like them. I like those yellow ones.
Yellow ones?
Yeah, I don't know what they're called.
No.
Those are lemons.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. I know
high?
the difference.
I like Honey Crisp, and that's about it. They got to be crispy. If they're soft,
Can't get enough
throw them
super
out.
golden crisp.
That's why you put apples in the refrigerator.
What are those kind
Really?
of called?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
yellow. Anybody know?
I don't know what you're
Sun-kissed?
talking about.
No, they're not sun-kissed. Jesus H. Christ.
Wow.
When are you ever right? Man, wouldn't it be fun to just have him be right once?
If I asked him his name right now, I bet he'd be wrong.
The Golden Delicious.
That's the one.
He doesn't know anything about
They're
apples.
golden delicious is what they are.
Yeah, I'm not smart.
Hey, be cool.
All right. I'm cool, man.
God.
Man.
That's all right. We'll cut this out of the podcast.
Yeah, I know. I got some complaints about that yesterday. I can't do anything about it. Who do you think I am? You are.
Who complained?
Hey, is it true, by the way, that Pete Weber, the guy that did that at the bowling alley right there, who do you think you are? I am. That guy from like a decade ago?
Yeah.
Is it true it was in response to some kid that was heckling him?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
I've seen the extended cut where you can hear the kid heckling him.
So some, I don't know, 12-year-old kid is heckling him, I guess.
You can't take that.
And he meant to say something else, but that was in response to the kid.
Yeah.
Who heckles a bowler? Who is this kid? And of course, that kid now is probably 24, 5 years
It's
old.
the most famous thing he's ever done.
Yeah.
It's like being the
think you
baby on the
are?
cover of their Nirvana album.
Right.
This
Could be,
kid's
yeah.
probably shown his penis to everybody too.
Yeah.
I know he probably has.
Yeah.
Man,
Who do you think you are?
who do you think you are? I am. What a psycho.
Yeah, just shut up.
It's the greatest moment in the history of bowling, though.
Yeah.
It really is.
Until Hawk bowls constant 300 games.
I don't want to do that.
Well, you're not athletic.
What,
No,
outside
I've
of
heard that.
when Bigger McCracken won the, what was it, Las Vegas Open or whatever the hell it was called?
Bigger.
Man, I want that ball. Wasn't it up for auction and we were talking
Yeah.
about how much people would pay for it?
Bigger.
I think it just.
That'd be sweet.
myself.
What do you got there? Are you a bowler? No, I love the movie Kingpin.
Yeah.
How much you spend on that? $100? Nope, $17,000.
Yeah.
What?
Did you just say I almost pooped myself?
No.
You might have. Are you looking up what it went for?
Yeah.
What? My poopy?
No. No one's buying that except for
Shut your
your dad.
damn mouth. You shut your damn mouth.
It's on this website. That's not it. That's fake.
Oh my.
Take your
God.
time, baby.
Oh my God.
It's up for auction,
Yeah.
and the current bid is $37,000.
Or it's still up for auction.
Yeah.
I think you should do it, Core.
No.
Because then if he win, because everybody will, when he passes away, it'll be worth a lot more.
Well, then why don't you do it? Make an investment. Talk to your financial guys.
No, I already
Ask
did
if
that.
it's a smart thing to do.
I already did that in a putter.
What now?
So
you invested in a famous person's putter?
So, remember when Matthew Fitzpatrick, he won, I think it was the PGA Championship when Tommy picked him
no.
3 or 4 years
You
ago?
didn't do
Okay.
He,
that. Please tell me you didn't spend money on that.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Why would you?
Why
do
are you withholding this? Why are you just telling us now?
Probably because I've never heard of this golfer he spent all this
Matt,
money on.
Okay, keep going,
Okay,
though. How did you
you've
get
heard of
Matthew
him,
Fitzpatrick's putter?
No, so they do these bits for he will try out all these putters beforehand, right? And one of them that he tried out gets that he doesn't use, gets stamped, has this seal so it's of authenticity. It gets wrapped up and then they do the whole bit, right? It's a replica, but he's practiced with
God.
it. I bought one of those.
I have so many questions.
Go ahead.
So this is a putter you don't actually play with. You bought it just to keep it as a...
Right.
So Matthew Fitzpatrick,
Yeah.
who's borderline famous.
I don't know who it is.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but he's won a major.
I understand that, but
I
I
thought
mean,
he was
but he's
the
not a
guy-
big enough name for Chris to know.
No.
So Matthew Fitzpatrick at one point tried out
Yeah.
with a putter. This was never a putter that he took onto the course. This wasn't the putter
No.
that he nailed the winning putt on.
No.
He tried it out. He liked the putter.
Yep.
So he got the exact one that you have, but not the one that you have.
Yeah.
And they stamped this, sealed it up, and said, let's see if we can get some sucker to pay a lot of money for
Yeah,
this
there's
one.
only
Only one winner.
There's not a lot of them.
There's
And
one.
I have one of them. And in fact, Hockey, I texted you and asked you if I should buy it, and you said absolutely.
Yeah, I was joking.
Now, wait a minute. Here's the rub.
Ooh,
Ooh, go ahead.
give it here.
What'd
Yeah.
you pay for this?
Yeah, and somebody tell you there's a genie in there?
Not as much as you'd think.
For $400?
Yeah,
Almost exactly.
about, yeah. Yeah.
$400 for a putter you were never going to use.
But here's the thing.
What's going to make you more money? Your shoe collection or your Matthew Fitzpatrick practice putter
Well,
collection?
I have a couple of shoes that are worth a good amount of money. My Matthew Fitzpatrick putter, you will be shocked to know this, that the putter world is a huge money maker.
Yeah.
People pay a lot of money for those putters.
Yeah, for somebody that they've heard of.
Well, but yeah, I mean, it's a somebody would buy it. When he wins his next major, that putter will double in price, and there will be a market for it. That's why I bought it. And if he doesn't, I'll eventually play golf with it.
I just think it's so weird that at some point he just touched a putter for about a minute and a half.
I bet that's all he did too.
Sure.
He touched it so they could stamp it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I bet he treated that putter like a wife of 40 years treats a ding dong.
He just glanced at it,
gently graze it and say, "That's enough."
Yeah.
Stamp it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool looking putter too.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
I mean, it's not the worst. It's not the worst thing I've spent money on.
No, I think it's a great idea.
It will be.
It's
What's
your
the
money.
worst thing
thank
you've
you,
ever
Hawk.
spent
It's your
money on?
money. Sex.
No, I've never spent money on that.
Well, you
Probably
ain't
should
lived.
have.
You ain't lived then. I'm going to Amsterdam on vacation.
Yep. That was you missed that, Cor.
I missed what?
Yesterday after
I'm
the
buying a
show.
one-way ticket for one.
He had an epiphany of where he
I did
wants
have
to
an
go.
epiphany.
And he said, quote, "I'll probably go for Christmas."
Yeah, I might do it over Christmas.
Why not?
Why not? It's a
He
great
said
question.
he's going to taste the rainbow.
Now, why would I say that?
You've said that on the air.
I was talking about Skittles.
Oh, sorry.
God, I love Skittles.
Skittles are overrated.
Are you dumb?
I agree.
I mean, I am, but they're overrated.
I ate a family-sized bag of them one time
Yeah.
and threw up a rainbow.
They're massively overrated.
Because it wasn't funny.
Oh, the guy that buys putters that are touched by people doesn't like Skittles and is judging us.
I'm paying
I'm not-
$20
no.
to touch my putter.
Yeah, touch
All
my
right.
putter.
Yeah, I'm going
No.
to Amsterdam.
I'm just saying, it's not the worst investment
What?
I've ever
Going
made.
to Amsterdam to get a little touchy
Yeah,
feely?
no, are you going to do that?
Well, not yet.
All right, hang
Well,
on.
not yet.
Let's get Max and Chris's honest opinion. Neither one
Max
of
is
these
my
sons
guy.
of bitches are going to lie. What do you think is a better investment?
Yep.
Me, 2 years ago, buying the $300 Home Alone Lego set, waiting for it to go up in value, never taking it out of the box, never putting it together. So I spent $300 on that. Saw spent $400 on Matthew Fitzpatrick's, I don't even want to say his putter, a putter that he once touched, but it's stamped and sealed. Certificate of authenticity. What's a better investment? Home Alone Lego set, Matthew Fitzpatrick's putter.
I'd say the Home Alone Lego set because people have actually watched Home Alone before. No offense to Saucy, you're my guy. But Matthew Fitzpatrick's stamp of approval, it might as well be my stamp of approval. Nobody gives a rip.
Yeah.
I'm going to agree with Max, and in fact, I'm going to take it a little step further. Number one, I also have a Rick Myra rookie card,
Yeah.
which is going to be worth about the same as Matt Fitzpatrick's putter that he touched one time in 12 years. In 12 years, that Lego set, at least I'll be able to put it together and have some fun.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, though, I'll putt with it. But as of right now, when you go on eBay for my worthless putter,
It says, who's Matthew
it
Fitzpatrick?
says, it said, you might have met somebody else. But then
Yeah.
after I figured it out, this putter is currently going for $1,500. So kiss hot dogs, every single one of you.
No kidding, is it?
Yeah.
To who?
Nobody's bought it yet on eBay.
Yeah, right. It's going for that.
No bids does not mean it's going for $1,500.
I'm going to go on eBay right now and put an autographed copy of my nutsack up for sale.
I thought my dad owned that.
He does, but he won't mind. Nobody's going to buy it. Autographed copy of my nutsack, which I touched once,
Oh.
for $17 million.
Yeah, I'm going to put my Lego set on eBay, and then I'm going to have some dummy read it on the air and go, the Lego set's going for $52,000.
Right.
No bids.
Right here. $3,000.
That's right.
No bids?
No.
No.
It's okay. I like what you
Called
did.
an asking price.
I asked Hogs Daddy, and he said buy it.
I was just trying to get you off my phone.
But when he wins another one, it'll be worth more.
Yes.
Trust me.
And what if he doesn't? Then
Well, let's
it's
see
worth
You know what?
less.
It's called gambling, Corey.
I do like that part of it.
Yeah, it's called
I'm
gambling.
on your side, Sauce.
Yeah, thank you.
Did you see me turn?
I mean, what was I going to do? Waste it on slot machines?
Yeah, that's probably what you were going to do.
Yeah,
I
probably.
mean, as I currently look here at the PGA Championship odds, which we will bet on tomorrow, I
Jesus.
don't see him.
Yeah, that's because he's
Oh,
a
here
sure
he is.
thing.
He's plus 6,500.
Oh, man.
It's not zero.
You know what he might need is to borrow your putter.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, can I get that putter back?
He's going to be the only one that bids on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You ever go to a
I'd give it
charity
to
event and, do the like the donation at the end where they're asking for money, and then like 5 days later, you're like, man, I sure could use that money back.
You've done that a bunch, I would guess.
I want Sauce at some point in his life to meet Matt Fitzpatrick and then just really creepily go, I've touched your putter.
Yeah.
Then I'll get tackled by security.
Good.
Yeah, that'd be great.
What? No.
And maybe smooch.
Hey,
I don't want to get tackled by security.
but smooth.
Butt smooch?
Butt smooch.
That's what Chris is going to do in Amsterdam.
Don't knock it till you try it, brother.
Are you going to go?
Eventually, I'm going to gift that to myself. In fact, I would like you guys to gift that to me. Would you be willing?
Well, I got
Sydney to Amsterdam.
I got some flight vouchers in my truck.
Why would you give away flight vouchers? Just sell your putter.
No,
that should pay for tons of trips.
That's what I'm trying to tell
That's
you.
what I'm trying to tell you.
What if I'd said I had Scotty Scheffler's putter?
You don't.
This segment was bad. We'll cut this out of the podcast. That didn't work out.
Let me play some music, and then it'll get.
Yeah, let's just cut this out. We'll start over after this on the Fan.
Well, you don't have to wait any longer, because tonight's the night, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1, 2, 3, 5. Game 5 tonight, live from Colorado. Am I right?
Kind of.
Is not Colorado?
The Denver Nuggets in Colorado, yeah.
No, there's Colorado.
You nailed it.
Finchie says, don't worry, they're fine.
I mean, they're frustrated, but they're fine. You know, we're 2-2. We got a 3-game series going on. We never thought this would be a quick series. We thought it would be a long one.
See? And Max and I tried to tell you guys this yesterday when you were jumping off the bandwagon, but you know what? Don't worry, your seat's still warm.
We're saving them for you.
That's right. Come on back whenever you're ready.
Well, the Wolves haven't lost 3 consecutive games all year long.
This is rigged. This whole thing is rigged today.
Calm down, Paul.
I'm on her side. Everything is.
Did you see they're shutting down dozens of Red Lobsters across the country?
I did. I saw that, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, what if you...
Why?
Well, that's because he doesn't go there anymore.
Oh, you know, at this point, as long as the Cheddar Bay biscuits in the restaurant are second to none. You can't you can't do the same thing at home. I've tried.
No, you can't.
I've gotten close, but it's not quite the same.
I think you, Corey, I'm going to go to Amsterdam to get a little touching.
Whoa, your mic's on.
I don't care.
All right.
I think you should find the Cheddar Bay. Because imagine if you went to the source and got their biscuits.
What if Annie Ann from Annie Ann's Pretzels lives on Cheddar Bay?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That'd be your dream.
What if Christy Canyon?
Christy Canyon?
She's my favorite.
Should
Always
I look
has
her up
been.
at work?
Yeah. I'd go ahead if I were you. You don't know who she is, really?
No.
You've heard the name.
Yeah, I've heard the name.
I'd like to say this to her this morning.
How?
Hello.
How do you stand up straight?
Did you Google her?
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I can see why Hawk loves her.
Yeah, she's
Why is that?
She's busty.
Yeah, but she's more than that.
What does she do?
Works real hard.
Doesn't buy stupid putters?
She apparently loves the male anatomy.
How old is she?
Gosh, she's probably in her 70s.
Yeah, she's born in 1966.
Well, then she's definitely not in her 70s.
No, she's 57.
Well, that's
She's
not...
performed in over 100 adult films.
Wait a minute, she's only 57?
Yeah.
That can't be, dude.
Yeah, Christy Canyon, yeah.
How is that possible? I was watching her as a young man.
I
don't want to know the answer to that question.
If she's born in 66, that's right. But I mean...
Yeah.
She must have got started real early, like I did. Maybe
Okay.
oh man. Hey, Booty! You ever heard of Christy Canyon?
Never good when the answer is a laugh.
She started in 84.
Yeah.
Okay, so she was 18.
Wow. Oh man, she's not much older than me. I wonder if she's on the market.
Take her to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Why would you take somebody to Amsterdam?
It says she's been married and divorced 3 times, so that implies that she's single.
You know what my lucky number is?
And it sounds like based on her track record, if she's not single now, just be patient.
That's right.
Her partial filmography on Wikipedia is pretty good to read.
Yeah. I like to be watched.
Holly Does Hollywood.
You've seen that, Hawk.
Oral addiction.
Yeah, she has a problem with smoking cigarettes.
Oh.
Black throat.
Yeah, that's right.
Whoa.
I have no comment.
That comes from the smoking addiction.
That's exactly. Thank you, Johnny Bones. Thank you. I don't know why you brought her up. Now you've ruined me for the
You
day.
brought it up.
Who did?
You.
I was
Who,
talking
me?
about places I wanted to travel.
Oh.
Yeah, why don't you pay attention to what Chris says?
Oh, no. One of her other names that she once used. Oh, no.
Oh, is this problematic?
Very.
Oh, really?
Linda Daniel. My mom's maiden name is Linda Daniels.
That's problematic in a different way. I thought it was going to be some kind of half slur, not just your mom's name. Okay.
No, why would you think Christy Canyon was going to use a slur?
Well, you said, oh, no, and I go, is this problematic? And you go, oh, yeah.
I have way more of a problem with her sharing a name with my mom.
Well, then how about don't call either one of them by their
Right. Yeah.
Don't call her Christy in the middle of the act and don't call her mom.
Yeah, just call her Miss Canyon.
She's got an autobiography.
I'd like to call you an Uber.
Genius.
Man, I can't tell you, Johnny Bones. Remember when we used to watch porn and Christy Cannon was like Canyon, I should say. She could be Cannon's. When she was a big star, man. Do you remember Johnny Bones?
Those were the days.
She was my favorite. I got to look her up. I bet you can find those films
course.
on the websites. I bet.
Yeah. There's got to be a vintage section.
Yeah, I bet there is.
Are you going right now?
So one of our listeners, I forget what city it was in. One of our listeners ran into Lisa Ann a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, really?
At one of those conventions, right?
Oh,
the
yeah.
adult convention. Did you see
One
that
of our
person on
listeners
Twitter?
went to an adult convention?
Yeah, I believe so.
Mr.
Yeah,
X.
I have a story about that.
So hold that for 1 second because I just have a little thing here.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Sorry about that, brother.
Oh.
I am how Zeus made me.
Did his blog to Matt Fitzpatrick?
Maybe. So, apparently he said to Lisa, like, hey, you should go on the power trip again. Those guys, seem to like you. And she was like, yeah, I'm going to reach out to him. And she tweeted us back and stuff like that, saying it'd be cool to come back on, whatever.
I like her.
That's the fine part. The sad part is then I don't remember if it was the same guy or whatever, also took a picture, it looked like with Jenna Jameson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I know. She's. I think she's had some health problems.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be mean. She she looks like she is on the brink of death.
Yeah, I know. She looks tired, doesn't she? I know. I feel real bad.
Man.
I'm trying to remember what I read. I can't remember what it was, but she was having some health problems. That's hard life, man.
Yep.
That's why Christy Canyon needs somebody to take care of her.
Yeah. Miss Canyon.
Mrs. Hockey.
Yeah. So I ran into that gentleman
to her.
on a golf course.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And he told me the exact same thing. So, yeah, we'll reach out to her. She's great.
That guy must love porno.
Right, because it's a tough sell to, especially if you have a wife and kids, right? Hey, serious question in it as well. To not only go, but to post it on social media.
That's kind of
that
crazy.
means you really love it and you want to tell everybody you love it.
How about the idea of walking up to a lady and going, "Hey, I like your work," when you when you use your baby maker. My favorite part is when you place the male anatomy in a certain area of your body.
Actually, the more clinical you describe it, the creepier it is.
I'm trying not to get thrown off the air today.
Yeah, and he's practicing for when he meets Christy Canyon.
And I got to earn some money for my trip to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
So I got to work for a couple of weeks.
As well as practice your first line.
Hi, my name is Chris. Miss Canyon.
Your opening line. There you go.
Have you wanted to spend the rest of your life disappointed in bed?
Oh.
Because I'm your guy.
Can you imagine the range of interactions those gals have?
Oh, yeah,
right,
just terrifying.
from the creepiest of creeps
Hi.
to the guys that try to do the opposite, right? Try to play it cool, like, Oh, cool. What do you do for work?
I was just in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I was in the hotel and I just saw there was a convention going on, so I went and bought this laminated pass and just wanted to say hi to everybody. What's going on in here?
That gentleman's
not familiar with your work.
Probably listening right now. So we're not referring to you. You seem cool. But the other people they would freak me out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why they probably have to have about 14 security members at all times. Can you imagine?
She's got a biography. I need to read that.
Which one? Christy Canyon still?
I wonder if it's in Braille. For those who like to.
Wouldn't you just want
feel
it?
things while they read.
Whoa. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm sorry I threw you off. Keep going, baby.
No, I was gonna say, wouldn't you want both hands free? Why would you want to read it in Braille?
I'm not going to use my hand.
Whoa. Let's remember, though, people who go see porn stars are weirdos.
Whatever, man. You know what? Now listen. You spend $400 on touching some guy's putter.
Yeah.
True.
Although you spent like $700 on a pair of pants.
Yeah, whatever.
Bonus, you've probably, at some point in your life, spent some stupid money on some stupid baseball thing, correct? Have you ever thrown money away on something like sausage with that putter?
I have probably. I mean, I bought some memorabilia.
Anything that you greatly regret?
Yeah.
I only regret it in that I basically, like, when we moved into our condo, I basically kind of gave it all away. Like, I didn't.
You just throw it from the balcony?
I just gave it to friends and stuff.
That's kind of you.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. And then I've had at least one where I just don't know what happened to it.
Oh,
like,
no.
I had a boxing glove signed by Muhammad Ali. It was in my basement, and then like 10 years later, I was like, whatever happened to that boxing glove I had signed by Muhammad Ali? And I have no idea.
I'm not saying I know what happened to it, but if you're looking for a boxing glove signed by Muhammad Ali, I have one for sale.
Is there a % chance that when Chrissy heard you say that, she was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And in the back of her mind, she was thinking, oh, God, I wish I'd saw that thing I gave to Goodwill was
I mean, it was only, well, maybe.
Right.
I mean, same thing happened this morning. I pulled out my motorcycle, drove it here today. I have no idea where the motorcycle helmet is. I'm pretty sure somebody stole my motorcycle helmet out of my parking garage.
Yeah.
What?
You left it on your motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could happen. Crap
Why would
like
you
that happens all the
steal
time.
a helmet?
Because anything that's
It's
not
an
tied
old,
down.
crummy helmet, too. Like,
Yeah.
but
Maybe they like the smell of your hair.
Yeah, maybe they huffed it.
maybe.
Maybe they're high somewhere.
Or maybe I put it someplace. I just don't know. That's what I assumed what happened to the Muhammad Ali glove, like, for 10 years. And then we moved and I couldn't find it. And I was like, I guess I just lost it.
Yeah, maybe you couldn't find a beer glass big enough.
Let's do something in unison where that Chris will hate. Okay, but this is not set up. I know you, and I know you can do it. I believe in you.
Oh Lord.
Oh boy.
George Carlin has a really funny bit about losing things, and when you lose things, the first thing you do is accuse other people of stealing it, right? Even if it's completely worthless.
Yeah.
Like when you go, "Hey, who stole the banana guacamole?" God, you're good.
It's so good, though.
I knew you would know that.
Oh, of course.
Hey,
that's all. Who stole the banana?
Check my pockets.
If he were still alive,
Stole the banana.
You stole the banana. You stole it.
Yeah.
Such a good bit.
Oh,
George
it's so
Carlin
good.
was
God,
still
he's the
alive,
best.
He would put a cease and desist on you guys because you make him sound like the least funny guy.
Oh,
of all
my
time.
God.
He's
Every
the
time you
best.
tell me one
The
of his
cadence
bits,
of the who
I'm
stole
less
the banana
likely-
guacamole.
He's intensely accusing somebody of stealing banana guacamole. He's pissed.
He's
It's
pissed.
the only logical explanation is somebody stole it. Couldn't have just been eaten or gone. Nope, stolen. Just like your bicycle, your bicycle helmet. I wish you would ride a bike to work. Your motorcycle helmet, your boxing glove. Now that would have been worth something. Muhammad Ali Sauce is dead.
Yeah.
And he signed a boxing glove.
He signed a lot of boxing gloves.
really
It was worth a
something.
few $100, that's all.
Did you get it at a charity auction?
Yeah, Kirby
Greatest
Puckett
ever.
8-ball tournament. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
man.
yeah.
Charity auctions are the best ever.
Man, there aren't a lot of charity 8-ball tournaments. What a cool idea.
Yeah, it was a great.
Hard
yeah,
to
I know, it
find
was
a
a great
room with
event.
that many pool tables. That's part of the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, we was at
cool, man.
Mall of America, big pool hall. It was
Yeah.
fantastic, and there were so many huge players. Alex Rodriguez was there. That's where I met A-Rod.
Mariners or Yankees at the time?
Mariners.
Mariners. Front Page Sports is next. Is the Power 2 Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I've seen some ridiculous things.
What are you watching?
That was the oddest setup for an adult movie I've ever seen.
So we were watching Christy Canyon in a movie called On Golden Blonde from 1984. And there's a 3-minute video at the. It looks like it's the beginning of the film on YouTube. There's no pornography involved.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously they're setting it up. But she's out for a run, sans brassiere, and she leans up against a tree. And I don't want to give away a spoiler.
Close your ears.
She leans up against a tree and passes away.
Oh.
And when she wakes up, she's in heaven. And the guy at the pearly gates tells her that she leaned up against a tree at the wrong time because somebody else was supposed to lean up against that tree and died. And now he's got to send her back to Earth in a different form as a blonde lady. And that's why it's called On Golden Blonde. Because apparently she comes back real horny, too.
Wait,
This sounds like Emmanuel.
have you not
Yeah.
seen that before, Hawk?
No, I have not seen this one. But I always fast forwarded through the talking.
It sounds like Heaven Can Wait, which is about the time that probably was filmed.
Oh, in 1984, yeah. A little after that, but yeah. Man, look at her.
Are you still watching it?
Who, me?
Who, me? Yes, you be.
You guys got me all riled
Maybe.
up. Who brought her up? Why do you do that to me?
You did.
You did?
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores. We love Holiday here on the Power Show Morning Show. You're going to love them, too, because you can get those fountain sodas for just 79 cents, whether it's the soda or the Froster, up to XL size for a limited time. Get into Holiday. Get something to drink at Holiday. 9:30.
Did you say no?
Tonight. Game 5. Wolves at Nuggets. The Nuggets are 4.5-point favorites on DraftKings. Over under 205.5.
That golf bet tomorrow's going to come pretty early.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to watch all of it.
How many points do the Wolves have to be up or down at halftime for you to just check out and go to bed?
15.
Either way?
Yeah.
If they're up 15 or down 15, you're
It's a good
going to
point.
bed.
I'll watch the first half, and then I'll decide from there. That's so late. And I know, like, shocking, I've complained about it a lot, and I know that I have the floor because Hockey and Maxx are watching that fine film over there. I know people are like, why do you complain about it? Well, because $9.50 for anybody is ridiculous. $9.50 for somebody who gets up at 9 in the morning is ridiculous. It's just so late. I don't understand. Like, I know we're playing a team on basic, not the West Coast, but you know, they're only an hour behind us. Why is this game not at 8:30? I don't understand. 9, that's 10:50 on the East Coast.
This is why I'm confident.
Ridiculous.
This is why I'm confident the Wolves will win. Because one of the biggest wins in their history will be something that nobody watches.
Right.
that is so.
That's very
that is so
fitting.
on brand.
I mean, they win tonight, it changes the whole tune. But no road team has won, or no home team has won a home game. So they probably hold serve tonight, but I won't be watching it. That's midnight, 12:15 when that game's over. Stupid.
It's like 6 hours past your normal bedtime.
Yes. Kelly got home last night. I go, tomorrow when you get home from work, we're going to have to take a nap before the game.
She's like, great.
She's like, great. Who are you?
Yeah, thanks, Granddad.
And she said, have you heard of this movie Hawk was talking about?
The Oklahoma City Thunder won 196 over the Mavericks. That series now tied at 2, and at one point, OKC was down 14 points.
Oh, my God.
Big comeback by SGA, Chet Holmgren and company. So 2-2. It's probably not going to work when Luka has 18 and Kyrie has 9.
Yeah, that's not good. I didn't see any of that game.
Probably not enough.
Hugs, what are you watching?
It's a documentary on Abraham
Heaven?
Lincoln.
I like how he's turned the screen.
Well, I want Max to be able to see it.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything yet?
No. Not on the YouTube.
The Detroit Lions are signing quarterback Jared Goff to a 4-year, $212 million extension. He's 29 years old. That's $53 million a year on average, with $170 million guaranteed. More proof, the salary cap is a hoax. It doesn't exist. We talk about it all the time. Everybody says that Rob Brzezinski is such like a capologist and he's a genius.
He is.
It doesn't exist. Anybody can sign anybody for any amount of money they want. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 4 years, $120. Penei Sewell, 4 years, $112. Jared Goff, 4 years, $212. They signed 3 guys to $9 billion.
Right.
You can sign anybody you want.
Yeah.
There's a loophole in every contract. Why do we talk about the salary cap ever?
Other than the Niners quarterback position, all of them are like the top at their position. Trent Williams, Bosa, McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel.
Those guys.
Who's the tight end?
Kittle. Chris knows.
Yeah, who's the tight end of the 49ers?
Skunk Matruby.
Yeah, Skunk Matruby. What?
You know what
Nicknamed the Stank.
Yeah. You know why I think I like her the most? Who? Because she looks...
We tell the audience who you're watching.
Christy Kenyon. She looks like every hot girl from 1988. And it, like, you know what I mean?
Like in White Snake videos?
Yeah,
like that kind of look?
Yeah, like the girl that was a senior when you were a freshman and completely unattainable.
Yeah.
Only with enormous rocks.
I knew we'd get to that.
Well, I mean...
Enormous rocks.
Yeah.
Perfect boobs.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I shouldn't have said that. They're more like they're boulders.
I'd also like to see her topless.
You know what? Wish granted.
Yeah.
I love it.
How many films of hers do you think you've seen, Hawk?
Give me till the end of the day. I'll say all of them.
2.
Wait, are you guys... Let me ask you a quick question, and you don't have to answer, all right, Hawk?
Well, thank you.
Are you guys watching the non-porno scenes of a porno?
Sounded judgmental.
Perhaps. I prefer not to answer. Because it sounds very judgy.
You guys are edging each other at work.
It's like getting decaffeinated
I wouldn't say each
coffee.
other, edging with
together.
each other. Yeah, together. We're bonding.
Yeah.
No. We still watching it?
No.
No, we're
Sauce.
watching jazz warm-ups now.
So explain to Bonus what edging is.
Edging is basically where you almost get to the finish line, but then you pull back. And then you almost go to the finish line again, but you pull back.
Well, the finish line is waiting.
Man, how good would Chipotle be?
Would you buy some?
Probably.
What do you get from Chipotle? Do you get a burrito?
No, I get a cheeseburger.
I don't know. You could get tacos. You could get the bowl. You could get the salad.
I thought it was a fair question.
Yeah, thank you, Bonus. Like, do you get the burrito bowl? Go back to watching Hooter TV.
You guys couldn't see it from over. Hawk didn't even look away from the screen.
He's so into it.
He's just like, go away, you bother me, kid.
Yeah. I was like the younger brother that walked in and he's like, beat it, scram.
Scatty.
Yeah, get out of here.
The new Hawk copes with work. Hawk, I approve of.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a good point. We're almost an hour in and he hasn't complained about work at all.
Yeah.
And
Not
you're
one
here.
time.
So I think what we've learned is to take the edge off. Just play a little porn
So
for
to
him and he'll
speak.
stop complaining about work.
We
Or keep
basically
the edge on.
Yeah, we basically gave him a pacifier.
Well said.
He wishes.
Yeah.
What really matters is next. I'll do scores and stats around the world of sports. And Chris and Max will watch more porn right here on The Fan.
We're giving away a pair a day in May thanks to Chill Boys. Head over to our contest page each day in May for a chance to win a $30 gift card towards a new pair of boxers from Chill Boys. That's KFAN.com, keyword contest to enter.
Hey, Hawk,
Yes, sir.
are you still watching that slideshow?
No. We're watching the beginning of what was it called, Johnny Bones?
Passages.
Passages 3.
3. Yeah. It's the latest in the Marvel universe. What? I know.
All right, I'll do
That's what
scores
really
and
matters,
stats, and then Chris changes your life with something else. Hey, shout out to Antoine Winfield Jr., now the highest paid defensive back in NFL history. Antoine Winfield Jr.
Wow.
4 years, $84.1 million.
Good for him.
And it's the first time a safety has ever been the highest paid defensive back.
No kidding.
Huh.
And also, the $45 million guaranteed that he got was the most ever for a safety, which makes sense because of everything I just said. He's 25 years old.
Ain't so bad, right?
No, good for him, man.
What a good deal.
Yeah.
Was he a second rounder or a third? Second, I think.
I think he was a second round
I
pick.
feel like he was second.
I don't know, Marco.
He was, hang on. He was pick 45. Second round.
45. What really matters is this.
45. That's a lot. This couldn't have been the end of his rookie contract, though, right?
Maybe he's got the whole 1 year left thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it was in 2020, yeah.
Wow. Hold on. Okay, thanks.
Bless
Sorry
you.
about that. Thank you.
And can I ask a quick question to the math and money people in this room?
Mm-hmm.
If you have $45 million guaranteed, right? That doesn't include like playing time or anything like that, right? That is in Tampa. Is that $45 million of untaxed money?
No, you still pay federal tax on it. So you still got to pay the 1/3.
Right. But no state tax, though.
But no
Yeah,
state tax, yeah. So, I mean, the state tax in Minnesota is what, maybe 3-5%, so 3 to 5%, maybe 6%, something like that. You wouldn't have to get that, but you'd still pay the federal 35% or whatever, 37%.
All right. Interesting.
What really matters, though, is this.
Sauce?
Yes, Daddy.
Name the most famous Tim Roth movie.
Isn't it Oh Brother We're Out, though? Isn't that him?
No, that's Tim Blake Nelson.
Oh, Tim Roth movie.
I can.
In fact, I think we could probably argue about which one's the most famous.
That's also probably true.
Isn't he in? He's in the Mr. Pink bit, right?
Exactly.
That's right.
Yep. Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Yeah.
But
That was
I would
my
say,
answer.
I would say Pulp Fiction. That's who I think of. Because he was what? Honey Bunny and she was Honey Bunny. What was he? In the diner.
You're right.
Honey Bunny and George. I don't know. Anyway, that's
He's also
Be
in the Hulk.
cool.
yeah.
He said, "Be cool, honey buddy." What does he say?
Yeah, be
Also,
cool, honey
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I don't know.
Anyway,
Doug.
Pumpkin.
Tim Roth is Pumpkin?
Pumpkin.
He was Pumpkin.
Is that what it is, really?
Yes.
There you go.
that's
Tim
awesome.
Roth is 63 years old today.
Oh, wow.
I would have thought he was 63 during Pulp Fiction.
He's in a lot of good movies.
He
man.
really
He's
is, man.
underrated.
Yeah, very good.
He's in a really good movie with Tupac, actually.
Is he really?
Mhm.
Which one is it?
Gridlocked.
I don't know that.
Where they're both like, it's like a comedy. It doesn't sound like it, but they're both like heroin addicts, and they're trying to find a way to get their friend into a hospital, and it just kind of is full of antics. It's actually a really good movie.
Oh, never heard of it. There you go.
Max, have you seen Reservoir Dogs?
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Just checking.
It's very good.
I love that movie and Pulp Fiction.
So my turn.
Uh-huh.
The NFL schedule gets released tomorrow night.
go.
The starting to leak out. Now, of course, the league technically leaked the first one. The Ravens and Chiefs are going to kick off the 2024 NFL season Thursday, September 5th.
I heard that the overseas games will be leaked today.
Makes
Is that
sense.
right?
Yep. So
Good.
we'll owe Lieber $100, and I think he hoodwinked us.
I hope so. That's why I didn't.
Yeah, you were smart.
Max,
he 100% hoodwinked.
I got to ask Max. Brazil.
Yeah.
Should we be going there?
Yeah, absolutely.
The Eagles are playing the Packers in Brazil
You'll
on that first Friday.
absolutely love it there. They had to drag me out of
You're
there.
going to send how do you say it? San Paulo? or
Sao Paulo.
Sao
I went to Rio de Janeiro.
You did not go to Sao Paulo.
No, I didn't get a chance to go to Sao Paulo, but I've heard that place is beautiful too. But Rio was, it was unbelievable, man. Certain parts are unbelievable in other ways. You're
Right.
one street away from heaven and 2 streets away from hell at all times. But
Okay.
it's one of the most magical places.
That's
I've
the
ever
weirdest thing about this NFL. a broad game. It's in Brazil. It's not in Rio.
Yeah, I thought that was
The
odd
game
as well.
is not in Rio. It's in Sao Paulo.
And Rio has the most.
And Sao Paulo is not close to Rio.
No, not close at all. And Rio has arguably the most famous sporting venue in all of sports.
Right. I wonder what the NFL's calculus was there.
Yeah, you got to go, Bones.
Yeah, you should absolutely go.
Yeah, you need a vacation.
You're going, right?
I do.
What
I
really
think so.
What really matters though is this:
your wife's team.
Yeah.
Who is?
Plus, I get to root against the Packers if I'm there.
Oh, that's right.
True
Okay,
that,
that's who they're
true
playing. Okay,
that.
got it. Yeah, okay, now I figured it out. Sorry. 2 different women, Marguerite Georges and Giuseppina Grassi,
This is why I don't feel bad about Sao Paulo.
had sexual affairs with first with Napoleon, and then later with the Duke of Wellington.
Oh, wow.
The first lady, Marguerite, even expressed her preference for Wellington. She said the Duke was by far the strongest. I wonder if she meant in stinky, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a negative. Maybe she didn't like him. No?
Sauce, your thoughts?
Anybody?
I think what Hawk said is 100% correct.
You didn't hear me, did you?
I wonder if you were listening.
No,
No, he was
some
not.
lady made it with a couple of dudes, and one was the strongest, and maybe she thought the stinkiest. Sauce, are you listening?
My guess is she just liked beef Wellington.
Oh, man. Who doesn't?
I don't know if I've ever
How
had.
is that not an adult film star's name?
I'm sure probably is.
Beef
I don't know if I've
Wellington.
ever had beef Wellington. Is that the beef that's like covered in a crust?
I don't know. Actually, I've got no idea.
You eat beef Wellington, Hawk?
I think I've had it in a TV dinner. It's the only way I've ever had Salisbury steak as well.
Yeah,
I mean-
it's
Who's in On Golden Blonde with Christy Canyon?
Jennifer Stewart, Peter North,
beef Wellington.
and Beef Wellington.
Oh, Beef Wellington was in that one.
That's right.
It's a
You did
beef,
good work.
You know where they've got Beef Wellington? At my friend Brent's restaurant. Brent, come on over here.
Oh, Brent's here. Hey, Brent, how was your beef Wellington?
Paul, while he does the entire menu, you excited for the Wolves game tonight?
I can't wait. Why isn't Rosie pushing the mic over
No,
to
just
beef
let
Wellington?
the man get through the menu. You and I can talk Wolves. So 9:30 tonight. Tip off probably closer to 9:45. Late start for
Too
Game
late
5.
to start. Too late. But
What are you going to eat while you're watching the game? I mean, I know he's giving you options right now, but that's at his restaurant. What are you going to eat at home?
we'll probably make some pasta.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
And then
Have a
you're
nice
gonna
salad.
and then you're gonna monitor the score and maybe go to bed at halftime.
Yeah, if my wife gets into it, which I love about her, so we'll watch as
She
long
likes
as
sports.
loves it.
And she doesn't care who knows.
No, she doesn't.
She's proud of that.
Hey, sorry, can I ask this guy a question, Cor?
Well, he can't hear you. He's off the
Hey,
mic.
sir, what are your hours?
He can't hear you. He doesn't have headphones on. He's 5 feet away from the microphone because Rosie didn't give him headsets.
Named after a guy named
He can't hear me?
No. Well, he can hear everybody that's in that room, but not
Max.
everybody that's in this room. So
Ask
you could
him.
you could ask Max to relay a question, but he can't hear us talking, which is why he's still going.
Max, will you ask him what his hours are?
Hey, sandwich guy.
Yeah.
What are your hours?
We're open from midnight until midnight.
To answer the question, Paul, or not?
Yeah, I can't really hear him.
Well, it's because he's not next to a microphone.
Well, why didn't the guy push him the microphone?
Because that's Rosie's microphone.
Oh,
Christy Canyon comes to town with a breakfast sandwich.
The Lynx open their season tonight at 9 o'clock against Seattle on DraftKings. Seattle is a 8-point favorite.
it's so good.
Lynx at Seattle tonight.
What's the line?
Seattle by 8.
Do you want to bet on it,
Line?
Hogs?
Who?
The Lynx, which you were excited for earlier.
I'm excited about. And Miss Marnie Gellner. I wonder if she's working tonight.
What side of the bet are you on?
I'd take Seattle.
Well, how dare
Minus
you?
8.
Yeah.
I'll take the Lynx.
How much?
50.
In.
Okay, good.
It's been a while since we just had a random sports
Yeah.
bet.
Well, nobody bets
Well,
on
he does
anything
that to
anymore.
me because he knows I'm going to take the Lynx.
Well, you get 8 points. That's a
Yes,
lot
I
of points in
said.
the WNBA.
I don't even know who they're playing.
He just said
Seattle.
Seattle.
Oh.
You bet on them.
Fine. I
What
just
really
want the
matters,
action,
though,
right, Bonus?
is this.
Cor, I just want the action.
Yeah, well.
See, you should be proud of me.
The character The Joker from Batman.
Mm-hmm.
His appearance is based on an actor, Conrad Veidt, Veidt, as he appeared in the film The Man Who Laughs from 1928.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Holy cow.
Huh. The Man Who Laughs.
Yep, that looks like pretty much every image of the Joker.
That's pretty much on the nut.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting because there's I mean, nobody cares, but there's a alternate universe Batman that is the Joker, and they call him the Batman Who Laughs.
That's got to be why. Yeah. Interesting. That's really cool, man.
Max, you're the comic guy. Do we know when the Joker's first appearance was in a Batman?
It was pretty early on. I'd be willing to. I mean, Batman's been around for over 100 years now, so I'd be willing to bet it was pretty early on. Let me see.
Huh.
First appearance 1940, Batman #1.
Huh. Wow.
April 25th, 1940.
Wow. All right.
Wow, man.
All right.
What a great bad guy.
He is a great bad guy.
I think, and it's hard to separate the actual, the cartoon character from Heath Ledger.
Right.
But I do think that the Joker's my favorite Batman bad guy.
Is he the best bad guy?
Ever?
Like a period.
I mean, who's a better bad guy? Darth Vader, maybe?
Oh, Vader for sure.
But that
I
might
think
be
the Joker's
it.
better.
Right. He might be the best bad guy.
Yeah, he's definitely up there. He's a sick bleep.
Yeah.
When does that new one come out? And is it a musical?
Oh, good.
That's
It
the
is,
Joker.
it is a music.
Yeah, it is.
We'll go see it,
and
right,
and
Hugs?
I saw the an extended trailer of it, and now I'm more interested. When I first heard it, I was physically sick.
Well,
because I was like, don't do that. That's dumb. Why would you do that? And then I was like, you know what? I should have given them some leeway. They're the people who made the first one.
oh yeah, the new one is called Joker, Foley Duax. October 4th, 2024. You can see Foley Duax.
Yeah, it's.
Isn't that the guy from Beverly Hills Cop?
I think he's reading a body spray ad.
Speaking of trailers, we got one dropping today for the Rings of Power. The new
right?
Lord of the Rings.
I keep forgetting about that. This first season was good.
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, it came out, a week or so before or after House of the Dragon?
That's what killed the hype. Yeah.
Right.
But it was good. I didn't think it was great, but it was good.
Had a
and
fantastic ending.
And it looked true. And it looked like a movie the entire time, right? That did not look like a television
You're
show.
right. Yep.
Which is what's great about
It's
Thrones
just the teaser
and
trailer today.
Lord of the
yes.
Rings.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, right on. More of what really matters after this. Johnny Bonus is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
Hey, what's up, Naz Reid? Are you ready? Are you ready for this game, Naz Reid? Is this team ready?
We're all extremely calm. Nobody has long faces. Nobody's upset. Nobody's worried or anything like that. I mean, everybody knows that, we can go out there and compete at the highest level with anybody. So, I mean, like I said, we haven't lost 3 games in a row. I think our mindset is just fine.
Where's that defense, right? We need that defense that we saw in Game 1 and Game 2. We need the defense that frustrates Joker, that gets Jamal Murray so pissed that he throws things. Where's that defense?
Basketball, give me the ball because I'm gonna dunk it!
And let's not have Cat play like ass.
That would be nice.
Johnny Bones, they're blaming Cat.
Yeah, I don't think that's really fair.
See, I knew
It was a big part of Game 4 that Cat was completely inefficient. He was a liability, almost on both ends of the court. He was terrible to start offensively. He got a little bit better.
The first half for sure. You're right.
But just fouls at half court and stuff. He
was never really in foul trouble. I mean, he ended up with 3-4 fouls?
I think it was 3, but just really bad ones. I don't know. And again, it was back to whiny, flaily Cat. That's not what we've seen this postseason. And that's why they were 6-0 to start, is because he wasn't doing this.
Yeah, I mean, the fouling thing at half court, I can sympathize with in that if you try to guard Jokic at any point before seemingly the 3-point line, he will find a way to run into you and you get the foul. That is just it wasn't just Cat. Nas did it, Jaden did it, everybody did it. it looks to me like he's charging, but he's not going to ever get a charging call on that.
No.
He just leans into you. He doesn't dip the shoulder enough to actually draw the call, and he gets a foul on you. Like, agreed, that's a dumb foul, but it also doesn't really change the game.
Do you know he got his nickname from a 1928 horror movie called The Man Who Laughs?
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't there a new one coming out called Foley Duax? God, you guys hate me.
Lame attempt at humor, swing and a miss.
Hey, Hogs.
Yeah, baby.
I put your 7th Avenue pizza.
Thanks, Sweet Pea. I'm sorry I called you Thad.
Why'd you call me that?
Because I just read that Thaddeus Moss announced his retirement, and I realized I didn't know he was in the NFL.
Oh, that's okay.
You know who Thaddeus Moss is?
Yeah, Randy's son played at LSU.
That's
tight
right.
End.
He was a Bengal. I didn't know that. I was in Cincinnati last year watching that team play. I didn't know he played for the Bengals.
I didn't either.
Thank you.
Thaddeus is one of those names where if you're a super cool dude,
Yeah.
then being Thaddeus sounds like mysterious and cool. But if you're just an absolute nerd named Thaddeus, you are screwed.
Wouldn't it be weird if you were...
Either way, Thad doesn't work.
You don't think so?
Yeah, that's a 50s name.
Isn't that your guy from the Twins?
Thad?
Thad Levine.
What's it? Yeah.
Oh, Thad Levine? Yeah.
Way to go,
say,
Bonus.
Go say that to
Piss him
Thad's
off
face.
like I did.
That's right, yeah.
Say it to his face next time you're having some kind of Twins daily meet and greet.
I've named my kid after a ballpark, so I don't have a lot of room to talk about names. But yeah,
You named your son Riverfront Stadium?
you named your son TCF Bank Stadium?
Lame attempt at humor, swing and a miss.
How about take the rest of the show off?
You named your son Soldier Field?
See, that would have been a good one.
Oh, thanks, Kings of Comedy.
All right, let's do more of what really matters. I'll do scores and stats. Chris will change your life with
Is it
something
already
else.
6:45?
What have you been doing? Were you lost in the canyons?
Yeah, I went for a hike.
The Carolina Hurricanes won 4-1 over the Rangers. The Rangers lead that series 3-2, but the Rangers led one rip going into the third to try to close out the series, but the Hurricanes score 4 goals in the third and stay alive. So the Rangers started the postseason 7-0, and now they've lost their last 2. So probably starting to feel the heat. You can't blow a 3-zip lead in the playoffs, but starting to sweat a little bit because Carolina was the favorite to start the Stanley Cup playoffs, and they were down 0-3, but here they come.
Have you seen the top 2 favorites on our favorite website?
Florida and Dallas.
Yes.
Yeah. What really matters, though, is this.
Elephants were once used as executioners in South and Southeast Asia. In India, rogue elephants were trained to carry out executions by crushing and dismembering and torturing victims with their immense power.
That's a sweet premise for a Pixar movie.
Elephant Stomper?
Yeah, like the first one who had a dream to stomp people to death.
Yeah, just like... or, maybe one that gets a conscience. So they, because the Pixar movies always start out super sad. So the first 15, 20 minutes, they just show some elephant just crushing skull.
Yeah.
Right? Graphic, too.
Yeah, like a whole montage.
Big time montage.
Right.
But then he kind of, feels bad about it and goes on some kind of morality journey. I don't know.
See, now,
why do I have to come up with all the good ideas? I gave you the premise.
Can I give you an alternate, please? This one's about a little guy named Jim, just a tiny little elephant. And his dad is so disappointed in him because he's not a very big elephant. His dad's a big skull crusher. And all Jim wanted to do his whole life was be like his dad. And so he works at it and he works at it and he works at it. And he finds a way to crush people's skulls, even though he's little.
Oh.
And it's the name of the movie, Little Jim.
Hang on. See, I need to step in because that's a terrible name. You have 2 options. If his dad is gigantic, you could call him Slim Jim. Or,
well, that's the nickname
even better,
kids at school gave
even
him.
better, clever plan words, Jungle Jim. J-I-M. Jungle Jim. See what I did there?
No, but you see, your premise sucked. Together we worked together.
Correct.
And we made it better.
Yep. Your idea is nice. My title's better. Boom. Sauce, what did you add to this movie?
The movie about the elephant?
Yes, we're still on that.
So here's
Jungle
what happens.
Jim.
Oh, you're adding to Chris's plot?
Don't do that. You're in charge of getting the funding.
Okay.
Sell your putter.
Okay. I'll start with that. I like the title.
Where are you
like
going to end the
concept.
story, though?
I think at some point everybody kisses.
Okay. Is this the beginning or the end?
So, wait. Jungle Jim, the elephant, at some point kisses his dad who crushes skulls?
No, see, here's what you find out. That wasn't his actual dad.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, my
So
God.
he's kissing some random other elephant man.
Well, I don't know if the elephant man's in it.
Was he kidnapped?
Freak. No, he was not.
It was not?
No.
That was not.
So who's he making out with, though?
His daddy.
Oh, wow.
So
This
he
guy's
is
weird.
he is gay, but he's not making out with the guy that we believed to be his dad. He finds out in the movie he's just making out with some other rando. The skull crusher guy is just a dude who.
At any point, do we think he's making out with his dad?
Yeah, does he get catfished?
No, he knows, and
he knows what he's doing,
and Jim knows.
Wait a minute, he is Jim.
Yeah,
Wait, God. His name is Jim. He's Jungle Jim.
See, I know that. I was just making sure in the rewrite
God,
you guys knew that.
They passed on the film.
Oh, no.
They passed on it.
Oh,
Damn it.
Damn it.
Even with the great title.
We had him.
Yeah.
I wrecked it.
You wrecked it.
Just tell me next time the meeting's at 2 when it's really at 1.
You don't even know how time works.
We got to get funding, and they're like, you need to give us money for presenting that idea.
Sorry, Daddy.
Gosh,
thought we
I
had
wish you
it.
lived in the boonies.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, Daddy.
The Celtics won 109-102 over the Cleveland Cavaliers. Boston up in that series 3-1. They're just going through the motions now and cruising. They went through the motions and got smoked in one game, but they're going through the motions the rest of the time, too. It just doesn't matter. No Donovan Mitchell for Cleveland. That's a giant difference. Calf strain for him. Tatum, 33. Brown, 27. They're 1 win away from the Final Four. What really matters is this.
Weird. There've only been 25 battles that involved opposing battleships since 1904. And 3 of those involved the U.S. Navy, in which the U.S. won all 3 decisively. So I would think in like World War II, they were just lined up against each other, just shooting. But apparently not.
So the battleships you're saying are more for combat against ground troops,
maybe
air
firing from-
troops,
right.
shoot at other things, but not
each other.
battleships themselves.
Yeah.
Well, then that kind of discredits the board game,
Yeah, it kind of does.
which is a great game.
great
I don't
game.
care how simple it is. Paul, your hands up. I can't wait to hear what this question is.
Hawk,
Yes, sir.
2012. How much did you love the Battleship movie?
So it was so good. It had Umbrella Lady.
Rihanna.
Yeah, it was so good. So good. So good.
I'm just wondering.
I think the deal on that is, I don't know if it's the difference between aircraft carriers and battleships, but most of those in World War II were lots of planes flying from an aircraft carrier and bombing fleets and
Right.
battleships and stuff.
Right.
So the battleships themselves were not
They were
facing each
protected.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were behind where all the planes were.
Yeah, and also like a lot of them got sunk by subs.
Well,
Not
that's the other
necessarily
one. Yeah, that's
battleships.
right.
Yeah,
Like
right.
Meatball?
Quiznos?
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
You sunk my battleship.
I was terrible at that game.
Well, there's numbers and letters
real
involved.
hard,
It's very confusing.
And I
Real
put them
hard.
all in a cluster.
Yeah, which is the absolute worst strategy.
And then when
Oh,
somebody said
okay.
cluster, you're like, how about some cocoa clusters? I'm hungry for cereal.
I mean, probably. I liked eating. I still like eating.
Gene Deaton, the kid I went to high school with.
You know Gene?
Gene Deaton, rest in peace, my brother. I love that kid. He was a good dude, man.
He's dead?
Yeah, he died like 2 years ago.
Why didn't he
really?
tell me that? I spoke to him yesterday.
Well, then,
Stopped by elephants.
wow.
Hang on. Why didn't you tell me that? I would have spoke to him yesterday, or I did speak
Yeah,
to him yesterday.
you
What
talked
did you
to
just say?
Gene
Did you say you
Deaton.
spoke to him yesterday?
You talk to me, Gene Deaton.
Old GD.
I spoke to him yesterday.
You
I
did.
didn't know
He's
he
not
was
dead.
No.
Have I been sold a bill of goods? Gene, why did you fake your dad?
So a guy that died 2 years ago, you had a quick conversation with. A guy that grew up in Union City, Indiana, you randomly
I
connected
poured
with.
one out for you, Gene.
Why did you talk to him?
Yesterday?
Yesterday.
I just wanted to see how Mr. Gene was.
Yeah, but how did you know him? How'd you get his number?
Hawk gave me his number once.
No, I did
So
not.
If you're looking for cheap sex, call Gene Eaton.
Last name Deaton. Rest in peace.
He's dead.
What a stupid show. I don't know what's going on. We're almost an hour and a half into the show, and we ain't done us.
Paul?
What?
I'm unemployable.
I know that, Russ.
Yeah.
I'm not good at stuff.
You are correct. Gene Eaton.
I'm just telling you.
We know.
It's not a full sentence. The kid's name's Deaton.
Yeah, say Gene Eaton, but pretend you're crackhead Bob.
Gene Eaton?
No, you don't get the bit. For God's sakes.
Well, sorry. Is he really dead?
Yes. Why did I lie about that? He moved to Florida, in case you're wondering.
Oh. Congrats.
Not yesterday. The guy that you talked to is no longer with us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'd known that if you'd really talked to him.
Yeah.
Hey, you know your Amy Winehouse film, Hawk?
Yeah, I wasn't involved, though.
No, I know, but you wanted to see it, right? We
Yeah,
watched
I do.
the trailer.
I'm looking forward. It comes out Friday.
Not good reviews on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I know. I'd read that.
It does
Apparently,
look bad. The trailer looks bad.
It looks really bad.
36%.
I know that there. I read one complaint that they were like, "Well, she doesn't sing very well." Early in the film, the lady's actually singing, pretending to be her, and the guy who did the film's like, "Well, yeah, early in her life, she wasn't a very good singer, and she learned how to become a good singer. That's part of the film. Watch the film, Gene." I still want to see it.
That's a bootleg one for me.
I want to know if she ever went to rehab.
Like it.
I would say no.
Too bad. She should have.
Yeah.
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 She was the best.
Yeah, she was.
That documentary they made on her
Oh.
is a must-watch.
It's A+.
I still have never. I love her so much. I just feel like it's going to make me so emotional.
It's a tough watch.
Yeah.
It's so you the first 40 minutes of it though, you can't help but fall in love with her. I mean, she was everything. She was so good. Such a singer, such a beautiful girl, just so much fun.
What was her drug of choice? Was it heroin?
Yeah. I think it was several, but I think heroin was
I
on
know
the
she
menu.
had a drinking problem too. Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's sad.
This got dark.
Yeah.
I know.
Hey, check this out. I just looked up Amy Winehouse.
Oh, no.
Guess who she shares a birthday with?
Probably Dove.
Nope.
Garlar.
Nope.
Marlar.
Nope.
Sean.
Hold on. Can I guess?
Hang on.
It's a-
Hang
it's
on
a-
a second. Hang on a
If you
second.
say Gene Deaton, I'm going to S myself.
Hang on. Ask that question again, Paul.
Who does Amy Winehouse share a birthday with?
Garlar.
Nope.
Tree.
Nope.
Ski club pad.
Yes.
Whoa!
Hey!
Good guess,
That's a
Meat
big
Sauce
power
Lambert.
trip birthday, right?
A power trooper thing?
Well, because it's your
September
son's birthday,
14th.
September 14th.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't hear the date. I was too amazed at Meat Sauce Robot that got it right on the third guess.
Ski club pad.
Yeah.
Scene bear.
No.
Luke.
Scooch
Nope.
Minute.
I like your shirt, Marnes. That's sweet.
My God.
Butts are sawweed.
What? Hi, Marnes.
Long morning. Hi, Marnes.
Actually gone by very quickly.
Morning.
Marnes, are you working tonight?
I sure am.
Yeah.
Lynx in Seattle to kick off the season.
At 9 o'clock.
I know, what an
Great
unfortunate
timing for
game
you.
time. Well, also for viewers who would love it as a lead-in to the Wolves game, which you can still obviously do.
It started
You
at 7 then.
You'll have to be flipping back and forth in the second half of the Lynx game. But we'll allow it.
Nope.
Where are you doing that game from?
We do it from a studio at Mayo Clinic Square in Minneapolis.
I wondered about that, yeah.
the Lynx
Right.
practice facility.
Got
Wolves
it,
and
got
Lynx.
it, got it.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this with Marnie Gellner and John Bonus. Chris will walk us through the news. Rosie joins in like 30 minutes. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.